Doing it to them every time they get their hoofs done.
Don't block your face.
That seems to be a lot.
Thanks, Dad.
This isn't even any of the brands that we're using.
Yeah, there's three different ones. And depend, the prices depend on, like, this is the most generic.
$34 for rotational worming kit.
She said that she would buy it, and then she would, just write down on the months that she needed to give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it keeps. Like, does it need to be cold, or?
I don't think so. I have to ask Tammy about these.
Yeah.
If she's heard about these dewormers, because these ones I haven't.
Bill, come here.
Got.
Come here. Come here.
So what do you think about Cody and I living at his parents'?
Bill?
I don't like that idea.
Why not?
Because that requires you to drive. I'd rather him drive.
But if he drove, he would have to drive me to work. And then also, like, what happens when I have to go to school? Oh, I guess he would go when I go to school.
I don't see how it could possibly work being down there.
Well, it just eliminates the extra driving to my work.
How?
Because what I'm saying is, like, he'd have to drive me to work. I'd have to be at work like an hour, like, and what if I don't even work till 2? Who's going to drive me to work? If he's got the car in Alaska.
Well, we'll have the other Samurai fixed here before long. Also.
Doesn't matter. I mean, then we still need another car.
Because I'll still have the van.
Yeah, if you don't get hurt again, let's put you in a plastic bubble.
Don't need no stinking plastic bubble.
Rob says he calls you Crash now.
That is what I want to be known as.
Did you get my text message what Doug said?
Yeah. I remember doing that exact same thing on a dirt bike once. But you don't go down as hard. Because you go down with the bike. On the quad, you got to jump off. So now it's up in the air, flopping over, and you got to jump. So you got a lot more altitude.
Yeah. But it just eliminates that because...
I don't see how it eliminates anything.
It does.
You have to drive all the way down here.
Yeah. And drive all the way back. But he would have to drive all the way to my work, all the way down there, all the way back. And, like, haying season, he's not going to get off till 12 at night. And he has to drive all the way here. And then he has to drive all the way back home. At 7 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I used to drive an awful long ways to work. And an awful long ways home. And it would take up my entire day.
I live in my car anyways.
Yeah, but you're the one driving. I don't like that idea. If somebody has to die, it should be you, or not you, but him.
Rude.
Well.
I'm good at driving, my dad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at driving.
Let's say something happens. You could get picked up by a crazy person, never be seen again.
Get picked up?
Bill.
Hey, you're on the freeway, car breaks down, somebody pulls up to help you. Instead, they snag you and throw you in the back of the car.
It's not gonna happen.
It does happen. It happens all the time. Usually take your car too, though. But I'm not real excited about that idea. I guess I see you would just have to drive down here. I got an idea. You stay here, he stays there.
Thought about that.
And you see each other on the weekends.
Cody doesn't like that idea.
That's a lot of miles.
No, but it's a job for him. His dad's gonna pay him, so
No.
I mean, who else is gonna hire him for 2 months?
what time Doug has to be at work.
Why?
'Cause he works down here and lives in. You could ride with Doug down here in the morning, hang out at the house till I had to go to work.
But then I still wouldn't have a car.
You still have to go home, and he probably goes home before.
Well, I'm going to try to talk to Rob and see if I can work all morning shifts for those 2 months. Which I doubt is going to happen because now they fired Stefan. Logan sometimes works at the Lacey store, and so Rob works in the mornings. So he's working at night.
How far is it down there anyway?
Where?
To his house.
I don't know. Takes about an hour.
About 50 miles. I mean, it's your family. You do what you think you need to do.